In this episode, I talk about hard work. Today was a nicer day than the past 2 weeks. I was able to possibly fix the issue that I had on the servers, and it's most likely okay now. So hopefully it is, but yeah, so far it looks good. So that's encouraging. It took a lot of time, and I was not alone on this journey to learn and to educate and to understand what was going on. I learned a lot throughout this, and it's interesting to see that again, hard work paid off. Earlier today, my kids were watching a cooking show, and in this show, the participants were cooking desserts. Desserts. How do you desserts? Yeah, I think that's it. Well, something you eat normally after a meal. Not necessarily before, but yeah, there's no established rule for that. But yeah, that's normally the order. So they were doing that, and they were watching the last episode of the series. And throughout all the season for that, there was one participant that was not necessarily the best at the presentation, but was very good with taste. So we all know that presentation does count for a lot when it comes for those cooking shows. Throughout the season, she learned to adapt and become better. She was very resilient and persistent. She didn't give up. She just kept going, and at the end, she won. It's not always the case. I mean, it's not always possible to just win after you work hard. Sometimes you fail, but then you learn and you try again and you keep going. The moral of all of this is really that being resilient and working harder often pays off. That's the case for fixing the issues in the servers, and that's the case for the cooking show. Many persons would argue that you should work smarter and not harder, but sometimes working smarter can lead to procrastination. That's what I've found so far. That I try to be clever about something, and I end up wasting way too much time just trying to think it up and plan it. So sometimes it's best to just work harder. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below. Let's talk it out. So that's it for me today. Till tomorrow. Ciao.